what are some tips for folks that are just starting out and say, hey, I have no network, I'm trying to get one started, or I'm trying to expand the one I got? What would you tell
Your network is your net worth. That's not mine. That's just
them?
that just makes sense to me. It's like when I heard that, I was like, oh, okay. Everything you said is a yes. You can't be afraid. And you just got to be honest. Like,
Hmm.
this is what people struggle with. And this is what, I'm sorry, excuse me. People are like afraid to say they have nothing to offer. Look,
Mhm.
I have nothing to offer.
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
have
yeah.
questions. I want to learn. Cool. And then accept whatever answer comes instead of getting in your feelings. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to give that to you. Cool. Or how simple was it? You asked us out to eat. We both big dudes. like, like, and I don't know too many people that are gonna say no to food. And so it's like even a beer, even a drink. It was like that's how business people sit down and talk. And what's the
Yep.
point of me having all this knowledge and not share some of it? You're not asking me to do the work. You're asking me for what I know. Cool. Here, this is what I know. This is what's worked for me. Take it. And yeah, I'm curious. I now want to know about you and tell me about you and tell me what you got going on and tell me
Right.
that that really is it. And then it's like, it's not like I'm not Diddy. So you can't hit up Diddy like that. You just got to hit up maybe in someone in your tier or someone above your tier. And that's where you got to, again, be honest with yourself. I'm a local artist. I'm trying to break out in another market and take over this state. So I got this unlocked. I got this unlocked. If you were selling drugs, how would you move in that market? You need to connect in that market.
Mhm.
You need someone to at least lay up at. Like the blueprint's in Jay-Z's music, man. Come on, man. Like
Mhm.
it's in Joel Santana's music. It's in Dipset. Like,
Mhm.
listen to this. And so for me, I already knew that. I looked at it as I could always use another connect in Milwaukee. I got Madison unlocked. Madison's unlocked. That's for the rest of my life, Madison's unlocked. I've done enough work to earn that. Cool. But I'm not in Milwaukee like that. So let me throw some things out and then I have a connect. And it's just, I don't know, man. It's like you can't be afraid to ask people and just be honest. Like if you're looking for knowledge, just ask.
Yep.
There's so many professionals that are willing to give it out if you ask. But don't just say, hey, yo, can you help me do this? No, because now you're
Right,
asking me to
right.
do work.
Yeah.
Now I charge for that. So if you're
Mhm.
gonna ask me to do the work, you're gonna pay
Yep.
me for that. But if you're asking for knowledge, how can I do this? Cool. Or can we sit down and have a meeting? Sure. What's the meeting about? Well, I don't know how to do certain things, and I can see that you do. And I wanted to see if I could pick your brain and maybe take some notes. Oh, yeah, but I'm not free for another 2 weeks. That's no problem. That's no
Mhm.
problem. Go ahead. Like, just shoot me over some dates when you got time. And if 2 weeks go by and I haven't shot you a date yet, hey, I just wanted to check in. Oh man, I'm sorry, I forgot. Like, cool. Okay, actually, I got my calendar open right now. I can make this work in this time. And then you better do everything you can to make that time. Like, oh, you got to go get a babysitter. You need this, you need that. I don't care. Now, if you say, man, I can't make that date, I got this, more than likely I'll shoot you another date. But I'm just saying, like, there's some people that can't do that. They have this time and they're booked for the next month. Just take that time. And so it's really willing to be open about that. And then ask to shadow. Like there's a building. Oh man, I'm giving away a gem. There's a building at East Wash. It says it just says something research on it. It has nothing else. It's like a brick building and it says something research. And I don't remember the address. Research company or something like that. And it's right on East Wash. And I know it's on the uh the right side of East Wash when you turn off John Nolan. It's like on that side, and I'm like, I keep driving by it, and I'm like, it gives me the feeling of Men in Black. Like, it's that building that I've never seen anybody go in, and it's just there.
Oh, that's
So
where
I'm
that's where Tommy worked from Martin. Remember Tommy?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and then
So
nobody
I'm
know what
like,
he
oh,
did.
okay.
Yeah.
So I told my girl the other day, I'm like, you know what? After this school stuff is done, like next week or the following week, I'm just gonna stop in there and ask them what they do. And then if it's something cool, I don't care if it's something in my field. I'm gonna ask if I can talk with someone or shadow someone. I just want to know. Because if I don't care if it's nothing that it's in my realm, it piqued my curiosity because I don't know what they're researching. And my imagination has got some cool things in there that maybe it's Men in Black type stuff. And cool. If it is, dope. I'm not going to know anyway.
Right.
And if it's not, cool. I might learn something.
Yeah.
And I'm always open to learn. And so that comes from not having failure. Yeah, I could go in there and maybe it is Men in Black and I'm like, something happens, but probably not. And so if I could walk out of there, if I talk with someone and yeah, we do this research and, oh, how do you do that research? How do you calculate that data? I might learn a new program. I might just get told some word that I've never heard of before. And I go look up that word and it takes me down a whole nother thing. And I'm like, oh, that's dope. So it all comes, man, just be open and honest. Don't ask for things for free. Knowledge, how can I put this? Because I don't want it to be confusing. I don't charge to do the work. I don't charge to give out knowledge. I charge if you want me to do the work.
Makes sense.
I'll give it because knowledge is supposed to share it. If I've learned something, I'm better off sharing it because then it makes room for more information to come my way. And if I share something, you might share something with me that I didn't know. So let's go. Knowledge is all knowledge and time, man. Those are two valuable things. And so I like getting more knowledge and I like sharing knowledge. I hope that answered your question.